So I was watching an episode of the David Letterman show in which Letterman interviewed David Cameron. It's from about 2013. And something came up. I've seen this before and I've wanted to make this video for some time. Um, Something came up which I think is very noticeable, and that is the American misconception of England versus the United Kingdom. So what I want to do in this video is point out why that's a misconception, why the two terms are not interchangeable, and yeah, why I would like to see Americans learn the difference because it's somewhat irritating for someone who's British but not English to hear this a lot. It isn't just Americans, you see this from other Europeans as well, and other parts of the world. And of course, needless to say, I know not every single American is ignorant about this. But honestly, many are, and it's important to point out the difference. I think David Cameron done a good job of clarifying it, but if you haven't seen that, let me clarify the situation. So, the whole name of this country is the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. That is the full name of this country, this sovereign state. The United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. That's a bit of a mouthful, so UK will suffice. Or even Britain. Britain is also a term that is widely used by politicians and others. Britain, UK, Britain is the whole country. Now, Great Britain is actually the name of our largest island, in which the vast majority of people live. Um, and part of the UK, Northern Ireland, is on the island of Ireland. The Republic of Ireland is an independent country. So there are four nations within the UK: Northern Ireland, which I've already explained, plus England, Scotland, and Wales, which are on the island of Great Britain. Now, for some reason, there has been a long-standing tendency, particularly from Americans, to talk about England as if it's transferable with the UK. I mentioned the David Letterman thing. I think, to be honest, Letterman might have been playing to his audience a little bit because he said himself, "Can I ask some dumb American questions?" Now it was all light-hearted. That's fine. But this isn't the only example. I'm reading the Reagan Diaries autobiography, and Ronald Reagan often spoke about English policy, and the English will do this. I'll speak to England and France, and so on. And occasionally he would mention UK or Britain, but it's clear that Reagan used the terms transferably. And there's other examples. Other American presidents have done it. You see in old American newsreels, England's position, and this is very common. You often see the expression Queen of England. Actually, the term does not exist except in sort of popular minds and popular imagination. Queen Elizabeth II is sovereign of the United Kingdom and Commonwealth realm. So it isn't just England, it's Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and the United Kingdom, and a number of small countries in the Caribbean, um, which are all part of her realm. So Queen of England actually hasn't technically existed since 1707, when England and Scotland joined together politically to become the Kingdom of Great Britain, and then in 1800 the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland. And then in 1922 the Republic of Ireland became independent, and we became the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, UK. So, summed up, England is not a transferable term with the UK. England is smaller than the UK. I suspect the reason this is so often done is because England is the largest part of the UK, it's the most populous part, but it's not the only part. And there is a slight to Scots, Welsh, and Northern Irish, who are also British. It's not a transferable term. There's no such thing as English foreign policy any more than there is Scottish foreign policy or Welsh and Northern Irish foreign policy. Because the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, when he or she, their government, makes decisions in foreign policy, that's the British position. There is a differentiation when it comes to sport. So there's the English football team, um, soccer team for my American viewers. But basically, I would like to see Americans start to learn the difference. Some Americans. I know it's not everyone, but this is just laziness. It would be like talking about America like it's California or Texas or New York because they're the most populous states. England is not the whole UK. So please stop talking about England as if it is the UK. It's not. It just happens to be a large part of it. And I thought David Cameron done a good job of clarifying that. So I hope people learned something from this, and thanks for watching.